Hi, in this video, I'll show you how to solve linear inequality and how to graph it. A linear inequality is pretty much same as the linear equation. So you have to solve it in the same exact way like you solve the linear equation. The only small rule which you have to remember is in linear inequality, if you multiply or divide by a negative integer, you have to flip the inequality sign. So let's take a look at the first example. I have 3 over 4x plus 1. This is greater than equal to 1/2 x minus 5. Now, how do I solve it? Because you can notice that we have a fraction in their equation. So what we're going to do is we'll multiply both sides of the equation by the least common multiple of the denominator. So denominators are 4 and 2, and the least common multiple of 2 and 4 will be 4. So we're going to multiply both sides of the equation by 4. Now, when you multiply 4 times, you just distribute 4 inside the parentheses. Use the distributive property to solve it. 4 times 3 will give you 12, and 12 divided by 4 will be 3. So you'll get 3x here plus 4 times 1 will give you 4. Then you have greater than equal to sign. 4 times 1/2 will be 4 times 1 will be 4, and 4 divided by 2 will give you 2. So you can just write here 2x, and then minus 4 times 5 will give you 20. Now you have to bring all the variables to one side. Bring the variables to one side. So you just subtract both sides of the equation by negative 2x. So you get rid of this from here. 3x minus 2x will give you 1x. Well, it's not necessary to write 1x here. I can just write this as x. Then I bring down plus 4 greater than equal to negative 20. Now, I want x by itself, so I want to remove positive 4 plus 4 from the left-hand side. So I subtract 4 on both sides of the equation to balance it. So positive 4 and negative 4, they cancel out each other. On the left-hand side, I have x greater than equal to negative 20 minus 4 will give me negative 24. Now, this is our final solution. X is greater than equal to negative 4. That means all the values of x will be greater than or equal to negative 24. The value of x could be negative 24 because it's equal to, we have the equal to sign here along with the greater than sign. So the value of x could be equal to negative 4, or it could be greater than negative 4, but it's not less than negative 24. And how do we graph this inequality? Well, we have to graph this on the number line. Now, in the typical number line, what we do is we always start with 0. And numbers to the right are all the positive numbers, and numbers to the left of the number line are all the negative numbers. But when graphing inequality, you could have a solution like this, or it could be like 110, 120. But so how can you have 0 at the center and then graph that, have that number in the number line? So that's why what I prefer to do is I have my solution in the center instead of 0. So this is my solution, and I will have this in my center, and I will show you how. So I have my solution in the center. So I have negative 24 in the center. Negative 24, and then this is just the number line. And I know that numbers on the right of the number line are greater than this number. So the numbers will be negative 23, negative 22, negative 21. And the numbers on the left will be less than negative 24. So this will be negative 25, negative 26, negative 27, and so on. So now you see that my solution includes x greater than or equal to negative 24. So suppose if my x is negative 24. If I plug in negative 24 for my x, because x is equal to negative 24 or greater than. So is negative 24 greater than or equal to negative 24? Yes, negative 24 is equal to negative 24. So that means negative 24 is a part of solution. So if it's a part of a solution, then I will make a closed circle on it. If it's a part of solution, I will make a closed circle on it. If it's not a part of my solution, I will make an open circle on it. And the open circle looks like this. And we'll see that in the next video. So if my answer is a part of solution, If this is a part of solution, then I will make a closed circle and I'll just shade the number line. Now I know that x is greater than or equal to negative 24. So I have included the negative 24 point here. Now x is greater than negative 24. And I know that all the numbers to the right of the number line are greater than negative 24. So I will shade this part of the number line. And just make an arrow so that I know that this line is moving forward in this direction. So that's how you graph a linear inequality.